Hope you guys are staying safe and healthy. Thank you for joining our gymnastics class today. Before we get started, make sure you have enough room to do our stretches and exercises. First, we're going to start with running. After each running exercise we do, you're going to freeze at the end like we do in gymnastics. So first we're going to run for 5 seconds. Well, we're going to jog in place for 5 seconds, and then we're going to freeze. And freeze. And now you're going to do that with your hands on your head. And freeze. And now with your hands on your shoulders. And freeze. And now with your hands on your hips. And freeze. And now we're going to do jumping jacks like we did last week. So first you jump your feet out like in a straddle and in. And then your hands go up and down. And together you do jumping jacks. 4 and 5. And then now we're going to do jumps with your arms up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and freeze. Now we're going to do stretching. So first we're going to do a pike. So reach your arms up to the ceiling and try to touch the floor or your toes as far as you can, but it's okay if you're not all the way down. And then we're going to go sit down and sit in a pike and reach your arms up. And reach as far as you can towards your toes, but you don't have to be all the way at your toes. And now, crawl your fingers as far as you can down and back up. And down your legs and try to touch your toes. And after this stretch, we're going to work on pointing and flexing our feet. First, you're going to point both of your feet down towards the floor, and then flex your toes up towards the ceiling or to your head, and point, and flex, and point your feet, and flex. And now you're going to try to do one pointed and one flexed. So you're switching. One's pointed and one's flexed. And then now try to circle both of your feet in the same direction. And then try in the other direction. Next, we're going to go into a straddle. We're going to paint a rainbow with our fingers from one foot to the other. So you're going to go from here, and then you're going to try to make a rainbow shape with your arms. And paint all the colors of the rainbow. And then now you're going to walk your hands as far as you can towards the inside. But you don't need to be that far down, just as far as you can go. And then we're going to go into butterfly. First we're going to flap our wings. And then you're going to try to touch your nose to your toes. Now we're going to do tuck rolls. So hold your knees in a tuck and you're going to roll back and forth without falling to the side or back. And then now you can try in a pike, which is a lot harder than a tuck. You can try to get all the way without falling, which I just did. Now the hardest one is a straddle. Try to roll all the way back and front without touching your feet to the floor. Continuing on the floor, we're going to do some baby cartwheels. So you're going to start on one side of where you're exercising, and then you're going to put both of your hands down on the floor, and with 2 feet, you're going to jump to the other side of your hands. And then you can do this in a circle. So after you do that, you turn your hands and jump to the other side of your hands. And turn your hands and jump with 2 feet to the other side of your hands. Right now we're going to start with kicks. So first we're going to start on the floor for a stretch. So you're going to put one leg in your hand, put your hands at the back of your knee, and we're going to bend and flex and straighten and point. If your legs can't straighten all the way, that's okay too. We're going to do this 5 times. Bend and flex, straighten and point. Bend and flex, straighten and point. Bend, straight, bend, straight, bend, straight. Now pick up the other leg and do the same thing. Bend and flex, straighten and point. Bend and flex, straighten and point. You're going to do this 3 more times. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now we're going to go to kicks. We're going to start with forward kicks. So put one leg out, pointed, arms out, and we're going to do 5 kicks to the front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're going to go to the other leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're going to go to the side. We're going to do this 5 times too. You're going to try and kick your hand or by your hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now the other leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're going to kick to the back. Kick straight behind you and try and keep your legs as straight as possible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now the other leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're going to put it all together. So we're going to go to the, forward, side, and then back, all together. Starting on, pick one leg first. Go to the front, side, and back. And now again, on the same leg. Front, side, back. Now we're going to do it on the other leg. Kick forward, side, and back. And again, forward, side, back. Now we're going to work on another skill that can also be used on beam, which is passe. We're going to do it this time with our arms out to the side, and we're going to hold one leg to our knee, hold it for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. And now we're going to go to the other leg. Same thing, hold for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. And on the next 2, we're going to do the same thing, but really imagine that you're on a beam. 1, 2, 3. Other leg. 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to combine a passe or a flamingo with a kick. So we're going to go passe and then kick forward, passe on the other leg, kick forward. We're going to do that 2 times on each side. So passe, kick, passe, kick, passe, kick, passe, kick. Okay, now we're going to work on a handstand. So first we're gonna break it down, and we're gonna start with lunges first. So you're gonna have our arms up to the sky, punch one leg in front, and you're gonna bend forward, keeping the leg in front straight,
Your arms up. The leg in front is bent and the leg in the back is straight. And we're gonna go back and we're gonna do it with the other leg. Point the other foot forward and bend that front leg, keeping the leg in the back straight like this. We're going to do it one more time on each leg. Point your leg toe forward and bend and come back. Put the other leg forward, bend and come back. Okay, now we're going to do a T like we did in the last video. So we're going to point one leg forward, arms up, and we're going to make a letter T with your body and try and hold and come back up. Then we're going to do it on the other side. T and hold. And one more time on each side. Arms up, keep that both legs straight, hold, and up, other leg, hold, and back up. And now we're gonna do the third part, which is also kick, but we're gonna put our hands on the ground in a downward dog position almost, and we're gonna point one leg back straight, and we're gonna kick it like this, and then the other leg kick. And now we're going to do that 2 more times on each leg. So kick, kick, and kick, kick. Okay, and now we're going to put it all together. Or actually, we have one more part. We're going to go and stay in the downward dog position, and we're going to keep one leg out in the kick, but we're just going to jump on the other leg, a small jump. Jump. We're going to try on the other leg, kick one leg out, keep one leg on the ground, and a small jump with the leg on the ground, keeping our hands on the ground at the same time. Okay, and now we're going to put it all together. So we're going to start with the arms up and toe pointing forward, going to a lunge first, and then T. Put your hands down like the kick, and then jump, and back up. We're going to try on the other leg. Arms up, point one leg forward, lunge, T, hands down in the kick, and small jump. Okay, we're going to do it 2 more times, but if you want to try something different, you can try the same thing, except you're going to try and kick your legs together like this. Okay, same thing. Arms up, point toe forward, lunge, T, and jump, or jump kick, and back up. And we're going to do one more time on the other leg. Arms up, lunge, T, arms down and kick, or kick the other leg. And done. And that's it. Thanks for watching.
Lastly, we have a surprise guest coming to demonstrate how to wash our hands with a song. Put the soap on, soap, 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 soap. Everybody scrub, 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 scrub. Everybody rub, 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 and wash your hands. Wash your hands and dry your hands and dry your hands. And now your hands are clean. Thank you for watching our video of exercising and gymnastics. And thank you to my assistant for helping me teach you how to wash your hands. I hope you guys are staying healthy.